actually taken back in 2019 by a nurse who was recording a video for a woman who was a resident in the nursing home. It wanted to be filmed blessing a particular room of the nursing home where many people tragically pass away inside. Many of the nurses refer to the room as the death room because, just like the name implies, any resident who ends up staying there either passes away within a few months or gets extremely sick.
And they still put people in there.
So the old woman decides to cleanse the room and plans to post the footage on her Facebook page. But things take a terrifying turn for the worst, and she ends up not posting it. Watch closely.
Oh God, we're going to see a ghosty roasty, mate. Hold on.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace. And every
Fucking hell! Holy shit, mate! Did you see the thing? Oh! 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 Just wedged my... The figure up there! In the bloody desk! With the... Like... The handle here, and this is the desk. It's just wedged. It's a perfect alignment. Look at you, you little bastard. Let's continue.
Blessings. In Jesus' name.
The rosary suddenly lifts up as if yanked towards the dark room, but clearly...
What the hell?
The crucifix the exact time as her arm and wrist are both still. So this should First recording named Camilla explains that while she was filming the video, she felt sick to her stomach, as if there was an unusual pressure lingering there. She's convinced that there is something haunted about the room. And on another day, a different event occurs that makes her even more certain. During a group therapy class with a therapy dog, one of her co-workers captures this.
I love those dogs. Oh God, it's going in there. Oh my God, mate, that dog knows. Oh my God.
Out of nowhere.
Mate, that's weird as shit. This is a good video so far, huh? Don't you agree? Subscribe.
The therapy dog just up and leaves the group session and walks right up to the death room, only to completely stand still and stare inside and start whimpering as if something weren't right. This is very strange behavior, especially considering the fact that this is a highly trained dog that has never left the group or its owner before. It's as if the dog felt compelled to go up to the room for some reason. But if nothing is there, why is the dog staring into the room? The nurses could only come to the conclusion that the simply due to the
okay?
Closely.
You can't tell me another time that literally you can see the door shut by itself. You checked the windows and they were closed. So this wasn't the way.
Private sleeping. I don't know what's in there. Get the light, get the light. Yes. Can you just get that on camera? No. Stop. I don't, no, I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
I would just fucking flying kick through that door, mate. Goes to that. Whatever, mate. Whatever. you ain't the first to tell me that, love, okay? Alright? And, you ain't gonna be the last. Okay? Don't know why they're coughing, because they probably have, they got ghost lungs. So they could probably just smoke all day, every day, and just nothing phases them, to be fair. So it's just like one drag, gone. Anyway, where was I? Oh, she's in there now. She's Ramboing it. Good girl. Oh, God. I just imagine if she just turned around to it. See? I told you. No one's in here. Blood starts coming out of the eyes. Green shit coming out of the ears. Teeth fucking falling out. Tongue just gets really long. Whipping round. Fucking hell.
Firstly, the indicator above the door starts flashing, suggesting that someone inside is in need of assistance. Then the door starts to close by itself. But like always, as they head inside, there's nobody there. In fact, the room has been vacant for some time. Nobody is actually living there at all. The supervisor even tried to demand whatever it is to stop, but it hasn't made a difference. So, just what exactly is lurking inside?
Mate, if I saw that in real life, that sort of stuff would make me believe, right? Because I'm still seeing this and they could be faked, right? There's always a possibility that it could be faked, so it doesn't drill in yet. But if that shit happened to me, I would be like, okay, there's no wind, there's this, apple, woo!
The room 112. Let me know your thoughts on this one down below. The following video comes from a Reddit user who was fast asleep one night, when all of a sudden he woke up to a strange sound, even though he was all alone, and he started to feel a heavy sensation on his chest. This happened once before, but this time he decided to pull his phone out and record it. This is what he captured.
This isn't gonna be good, peeps. Hold on. Shush. Imagine you've just woken up with a heavy chest, mate, and you start getting your phone out the corner. I know, I literally tell you what the narrator's already said. But imagine, have you seen that shit? Oh, look at you again! Sticking your bloody head out! it's going to be this fucking thing stood there, isn't it? Was it Ronnie's head that moved? I don't know. Let's just find out. Oh, it is. Look at you. Your bloody head just moved. Oh, wow. That's got to be a practical joke, right?
As the employee attempts to go past
I
the
don't
man,
know.
its head suddenly shifts towards her, causing her to stop in her tracks and stare at it in disbelief. Then its head just suddenly twists all the way to the side, instantly scaring the girl out of the room. This mannequin doesn't have any moving mechanisms and nobody else was around to move it, so this shouldn't have happened.
I don't know, mate. Maybe, like, sales were down, trying to make a video go viral. I don't know. I don't think she was in on it. I reckon somebody's doing a practical joke on her.
But as always, I'll let you be the judge.
On the highway.
A horrifying 911 call recently emerged from the police department in Pender County, North Carolina.
North Carolina, baby, come on!
Was driving down the Black River on Highway 210 around 11 p.m. when he sees a man standing on the side of the road, bleeding with streaks of blood going down his body. The man was just standing there, staring at the road as the driver passed by. Initially, he called 911 to report the scene, when things take an utterly terrifying turn for the worst. The following is what was recorded.
Pender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River.
Mate, okay. I've done a video on this, mate. I've done a video on this. It's got over 1 million views on it. Okay? I'm going to leave it up here somewhere for you to go check it out, mate. Okay? It is crazy. But I want to watch it anyway. I want to watch this anyway, okay? Maybe you might like my edit a bit differently. I don't know. I've actually got the interview, so maybe they might have the interview. I don't know. This is fucking watching, mate. Shut up. You want to see the interview? You got to see mine. Yeah, so on there. Don't bother.
I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
This is crazy.
Okay. Where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53E. I just passed Patriot Watch.
Okay, you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And you saw a man standing on the side of the road? What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir?
Every time I hear it, man, it freaks me right out.
Are you okay, sir?
There's something in the middle of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road. It's in my truck. In the bed.
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am. I just turned on my bed light for my truck, and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck in the middle of my room.
Okay, what was it?
According to the CAD notes and the deputy reports, this thing jumped into the back of his pickup truck and began to actually beat on the top of the cab of his truck. You could actually hear something beating on the top of the truck. The caller stated that it was beating and scratching on the top of the cab of his truck. He actually stated that he was able to engage his bed light and was able to somewhat identify this object that was in the back of his truck. At some point, he was able to slam on his brakes, and the force of inertia actually threw this thing out over his hood and onto the highway, where this thing stood up in the roadway, made its way through the wood line, and disappeared in the woods.
Just as the man called to report the injured person on the side of the road, a bump is heard on his truck. Something managed to catch up to his vehicle and jump inside. And keep in mind, he was going 60 miles per hour down the highway. Till this day, the man has tried to forget about this incident, as he is still shocked by what he had seen. It's unclear if the person he had seen was the same thing that ended up jumping on his truck, but he managed to shake it off and it ran into the woods. The police then launched a thorough investigation in the area, but found no signs of anything strange. So the question remains.
Also, the bleeding guy on the side of the road as well. He's not been found.
Just what jumped into his trunk and started scratching the block. As always, I'll let you draw your own conclusions.
Okay, so the interview wasn't on there, so go and check out my video, okay? I'll leave, like I say, I'll leave the link. It's crazy, all right? It's absolutely crazy.
In the following video, the woman explains that sometimes she finds objects misplaced around the house and would often hear noises that she just can't seem to explain. She believes the cause of this may be a
But that isn't dark. It's like, that's just too darn real, man. Look at you.
doll that she has acquired online recently. So one day she decides to interact with it and play around while recording to see if anything unusual happens.
Does nobody buy brand new dolls anymore? Why is it always online or on the dark web? It's okay, I got this doll on the dark web. It's got one eye and no fucking teeth, but it's okay. Fucking hell! Why are you picking up these crazy ass bloody possessed dolls?
When she captures this,
Так, я кормлю Лидочку. Сначала хочу дать ей помидорку. Тут вот разные овощи есть.
Look at it. Look at you. Hey, imagine if you just started eating it.
Теперь давай.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Окей. Так, теперь давай. Что?
Oh!
the doll starts to move
Hang
right
on a second.
itself, catching the girl's attention as she stops and looks into the camera. Then it happens again, and she just
I see some sort of, I don't know, something around here, some sort of blurry business going on.
quickly rushes out of there. After this, she attempted to contact the person online who she got it from, but could no longer find them. Is this a real ghost caught on camera, or just an intricate ruse? You judge.
Yeah,
But if you want to see the video
suspicious.
of
Suspicious. Mate, they were incredible. Alright? Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see, subscribe, do the thing to my channel as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Get insured faster than making your morning cover. 1 click, 2 minutes, done. Sort your insurance from the beach, the batch, or your bed. Fully digital, fully simple. Thousands trust us, and we're backed by IAG, New Zealand's largest insurer. Super smart technology that knows your property. What you see is what you pay. No tricks, no gimmicks. We're faster and smarter, and we're all about you. Insurance as it should be. We love paying claims. Fast, seamless, and easy. We are also 100% Kiwi-owned and operated. With Initio, you're not just insured, you're understood. Visit us at initio.co.nz.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Casper Say, How the Devil Are You, mate? Today we're back with another top 5 compilation of the paranormal, the freaky deaky, the weird and the wonderful, okay? Well, not actually 5, this one's 10. From the channel Goose. That's right, I do the bang, okay? This one is 10 scary videos that the skeptical believes on trial. Well, I'm like a skeptic, sort of, like an open-minded skeptic. Is it going to put me on trial? We'll find out today. Anyway, right. So, look, that's the intro over. Let's get straight back into it, all right? Without further ado, Diddly Day, let's do this.
Ever noticed
God, you simple.
simple.
Now I've got a cat.
In the creepy video you're about to watch, the uploader was left stunned, not just by his cat's odd behaviour, but by something else that he still can't
The
put
white socks that the cat's wearing?
I believe he caught on camera. Take a look.
Jesus, look at those eyes, mate. Look at the eyeballs. What the hell? Whoa, what the... What just happened there, mate? Did his eyes just come out of his bloody head and start floating about?
All seems calm, right? But wait for it.
Look at the
Out
eye!
in the shadows, beneath that curtain. Did he see it?
What the shit is that, mate? Is that... Could that be a reflection from the floor going to the window, from the window going back out towards the lens of the camera? No, I don't know.
A ghostly kitty making a surprise appearance. Now we're off for ghostly apparitions over here. But how did this one vanish into thin air?
How
It's
the
almost like it's
hell?
emerging from the floor without touching the tiny gap on the curtain. And then it's slipping back down into the floor again a few seconds later. At the end, you can't see that gap in the curtains. So
In the end, it doesn't matter.
maybe it stays still, while hand with its eyes closed, just in the right place. Or did we just meet the real-life Cheshire Cat? With so many ways to twist and tweak the rules these days, it's really hard to tell. But we've watched it over and over, and we are still baffled. That's where you come in, though. Real ghostly encounter or poor camera quality? Jump into the comment section.
Well, I've seen poor camera quality, mate. They're not just making up shit. Cameras don't just make up shit, do they? What the hell?
This mystery open.
First one I got was a year ago, but I've always had last 6 years. I've had the diesel, I've had the petrol, and I've had the electrics for probably the last 15 years. They're valuable. You start it and go. You've got time to fuck around with things that aren't going. And they're quite a bit serious. Shoot around and just check the farm, move the cows in the morning, go and do a bit of spraying or harrowing or bird spreading or, yeah, so you use them quite a bit. It's like a mini tractor. Especially on hill country like this, it's safer in a Polaris than driving around with a tractor everywhere. I get a lot of stick from mates because I have the full cab. Without the doors, it is just wet, cold, just miserable. You might as well have a quad bike.
You know that feeling where every hair on your body stands up and you just know deep down in your gut that something's not right?
Yeah, the chicken skin.
Well, these guys can tell you all about it. They ventured into the formidable corridors of Hillview Manor in Newcastle, Pennsylvania,
Wait,
where they had a spine-chilling experience so
Oh, Pennsylvania. There's Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Right, okay.
scary, one of them ended up on the floor. And luckily for you, it was all caught on camera by the CCTV behind it. Let's watch.
What? What? What did they see?
The scene, a dimly lit hallway with a group of paranormal investigators. Eyes fixed on something we can't see. And then, boom, whatever that was, it sent one guy down like a sack of stones, part property raising
What was the boom? What was the sonic boom all about?
to the live image. The team swears up and down that a ghostly figure charged right at them.
Oh,
According to them, there were footsteps echoing louder and louder, and get this, the building itself trembled with each step. They're genuinely actually right?
well, yeah, but you're taking their word for it, right? I mean, I could do that. I could just send you footage and write to you and say, legit, something ran towards us, right? I know you couldn't see it, but then you could hear, like, footsteps running towards us. I know you couldn't hear it either, but trust me, I can do that now. I can just go... Well, I would, if I actually wanted to do it, I would act a little bit better than that.
Spooky. Now, Hillview Manor isn't just any old building. It's got a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in the world, with a long history of paranormal activity reported by those who visited. So the team's reactions could actually be the real deal, that genuine shock of coming face to face with the unknown. Trust me, if you've ever experienced it, you'll recognise that look anywhere. But here's where things get tricky. We never actually see the so-called spirit on camera.
No.
It's all reaction to the threats. One of those is spooky It's easy for shadows to position. Probably creep and whisper.
Yeah, but why did they all react to it? Why did they all react?
Sarah's species. What's the verdict? Did they really have a run with the rest of the race? Or was it just this next story might leave you double-checking your possibly. These ladies were sitting about town recording a TikTok to remember. But little did they know, they weren't the only people who keep those eyes peeled, especially on the top right screen. Look closer. Just as the party's in full swing, a ghostly face is
Look at you, it's like surprise! Surprise! Like, Betty, what's her face? What's her face, mate? Surprise, surprise! The unexpected hits you between the eyes. What's her name? What's her name? British people will know. Surprise,